I like it like that. So the Grammys don't seem to be slowing down on these changes anytime soon. I mean, they just kind of keep coming. But more on this on today's episode of Music ID TV, your home for B2B music news. To stay abreast on the latest happenings in the B2B music news world, be sure to subscribe, hit that bell so you can be notified whenever we post a video on the channel. How are you doing today? I am doing friggin' amazing. I am Tuko, your resident artist entrepreneur, and let's get into today's episode. So the Grammys has been making a ton of changes lately, maybe to keep up with the pace of the changing in the music industry, and Cardi B and Post Malone are just two of its most recent casualties to these changes. So due to the rule change that says no artist nominated for the Best New Artist category can have any previous nominations as a performer. And Cardi B actually has 2 previous nominations for her single Bodak Yellow. And I think they specify as a performer because you can also be a songwriter or a producer or some other facet in the music industry that you could have won a Grammy for. So I think it's at least good that they specify the performer aspect. And Post Malone was actually disqualified from the Best New Artist category because he received a lot of success with his singles Congratulations and White Iverson that popped off in 2015. His album Beer Bongs and Bentleys was actually kicked out of the rap category and pushed over to pop because it did not meet the criteria for being at least 51% rap for the rap category. Now this is a very interesting little thing right here because I think we've seen a few competitive rap albums and a couple of people nominated for certain awards that seemed like it was blending the lines a little too much. It was a little confusing because you end up taking the opportunity for another person to win because you have this Grammy darling that might be winning everything for the night, and they're put in categories they probably shouldn't be put in, and they're stealing Grammys from other people who are rightfully in those categories. So I don't necessarily disagree with this. I think this might be a decent way to kind of make sure we're awarding the Grammys to the people in the categories that really should have them. Sorry. But your thoughts on this? Do you think it's fair that they actually kicked Post Malone out of that? And do you also think it's fair to be kicked out of the Best New Artist category because you had a couple of Grammy nominations before, or you were really successful before the Grammys even recognized you? I can't say the Post Malone situation is really right as far as his Best New Artist category thing goes, but the Cardi thing, I mean, I get it, you were already nominated, we acknowledged you from the Recording Academy. Maybe that hasn't changed. But let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Once again, I am Tuko. You can follow me on Instagram at TukoIam, and you can also keep up on the latest B2B music news by following Music ID TV on Instagram at Music ID TV. Oh, and if you know anyone else who should be up on the things that we cover on the channel, be sure to share this video with them, like and subscribe. And I will catch you in the next video.